check if I was live. That'll be a problem. I am not live. Now I am live. Make up your mind. I suspect I am live. Even if it's lying to me. Okay, there I am. Picture and picture and picture and picture and picture. So we're going to start with a video. This is another one of Nestarish's videos from Xbox. This is a Moonsugar Meadow custom home. Again, I'm not going to put the sound on because last time the sound was a little much and kind of blew through everything. I also want to thank Carpe Sangria for following. Uh-oh, I think we've got an RP walk through Moonsugar Meadow, which a couple hours from now we may be done. Kidding. I kid. Besides, it lets me get my Ritz done. If you missed it, you should go check out Cloud Trader's Moonsugar, either in person or from the video yesterday. Pretty amazing. Excuse me. I have cat hair on my lipstick, which is just lovely after I spent so much time on it. Thanks, cat, wherever you are. So we've got a freestanding structure. Wonder what they're going to over there. I don't see anything. Oh, there's a fishing rack. Okay. A dock. You know, every time I see a well-done Moonsugar, it makes me want to, like, go get my own, but I don't want to give Zoss any more real money than I already do. But I probably should. Because eventually I'm going to need to build in that. We will be doing some building today, by the way. In addition to touring. And of course, we'll have the news. The potato news. Stabby on your side. Well lit. If you send me the mats, I can make those, by the way. Happy to do it. I learned them.
I recently traveled past Two Moons Temple. I hate to say it, but I think the monks there have gone mad.
What makes you say that?
They said they were chasing.
Are we going all Merkmire-y here? I don't know if this is Nestarish's home himself or if this is another person's in his guild, because sometimes he does that, I think. Does videos for them. I'm not sure. I know he often puts music to his videos, so I apologize for cutting him off, but I've never been able to figure out the volume settings on my stream properly. Oh, look! A little village! Yay! 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 I'm a big fan of little villages. Or big villages. Just villages in general. Make me happy. When skies are gray. Putting candles in those shrines is also really interesting. Although I think that one is, in particular is an Elfique house. Oh, pretty. Look at the way they did that with the mirrors as windows. Really cool. Really cool effect. I've seen people use them as windows, but just like the way that they did it with the whole front of the house was really cool. I always think I'm going to run out of things to say about housing, but I never do. Cow butts? Good job, Karen. Horse butts. Little beach party. Little beach shack. I don't know if you guys heard, you probably have by now, but as I understand it, basketball is canceled for the season. Or suspended. Along with, you know, most other things. If any of you have gotten it or know someone who's gotten it, I'm curious to know. Other than, you know, Tom Hanks. We all know Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. But I'm sure they'll be fine. They have enough money to stay in ICU for as long as they want to. Very pretty. It's always curious to see whether or not people use elsewhere or Alanori stuff. What? Are you out of food? I checked your food. You had some, you little liar. How on earth did they do that roof? I guess we're gonna see. Also, there's some new stuff in the Crown store today, including the St. Patrick's type stuff, so like the hat and the dies. So if you want a bowler hat with a 4-leaf clover on it, go grab it today. There's also the Malakath furnishing set, which I am not a fan of, but I have already gotten it anyway, so kind of wish I hadn't. It's all just sitting around doing nothing now. Can we go in the house? Go in the house. Okay, I do like me some cobalt pines. I can't disagree with that. Interesting barn or repair area. I think I was right with barn because we've got a stable. There's also an ESO Live tomorrow, which you should watch if you want free gems. And then right after it, drops start, so most streamers are going to stream after that, so you guys get your drops. Interesting. They did stick pretty close to the Khajiit, but they also got a little bit of elsewhere elements with the fencing. But I guess those don't really like scream Khajiit or Murkmire or anything really. They just sort of are. Very nice. Boob hole outfit. So I'm in BBC, and they have a sister guild, BBC 2. Actually, I'm in BBC 2, but they have a sister guild, BBC 1. And Rayo Skit, who's the GM of 2, challenged the guild of one to, you know, who has the most sales in 1 week, and whichever person won had to wear the boob window outfit, or lost rather. So Hyde's guild lost. Rayoskit won. So Hyde, for like a month, I think, had to wear on his male character the boob window outfit, and was mocked heartily. I think it was like he made it pink too, just to really go all out. Boob window. It was kind of twisted. Wow, that is a good idea for burners. Look at that. How did I never think of that? What a good idea. They even look like burners. Those are the dark elf candle holders. You know, if I ever was going to go with a modern kitchen, right there. And there we go. People have been using that fireplace grate for a dish rack for a while now, and I love it. Especially like the towel next to it. Good job with all of this. Oh, look, it's a me. It's a me. Potato. Something on the refrigerator with a magnet, I'm assuming. Sitting out on the balcony smoking skooma. Got a vanity portion of the house with all the trophies and whatnot. Whatnot. I overused that word, by the way. Whatnot. I need like an alarm that goes off that says overused word every time I come up with another one. Because Lord knows. I like that they left this portion open because it's really nice to have that beautiful view on all sides. If you had EHT, which obviously they don't have on Xbox, but if they had EHT, they could put fake glass in. Makes it look like there's a glass wall. The only problem I have with the glass is that it's a little blue, but I think that Cardi was stuck in a position where he wasn't able to really show it was glass without giving a slight bit of tint. You can always change the color. Somebody likes their skooma and is wasting it. Look at all that wasted skooma. There's been a lot of talk lately amongst us about how the colors seem more vibrant in addition to the water and whatnot. Moving on. Oh, okay. We're done? We is done! Done. Alright, let me turn off my thinger. Give me a moment here. It's not as simple as it may seem. Boom. There we go. Boom. There it is. Okay. Here we are back in the game. My Legion is not yet on. I think I've started earlier than my Legion normally expects me to get on. Plus it's who knows? Maybe they're all in the hospital. That would be horrible. Okay. I honestly don't know where they are. They'll show up. They'll arrive in time. They always do. I was reading an article yesterday about how a lot of streamers these days are just sleeping on camera. I thought at first they were just talking about this one guy, but apparently it's a little more far spread than that. Hey, Garish. We're just talking about streamers that sleep online. Excuse me. Like, they stream their sleeping, which is kind of crazy, but they do. And apparently, like, one of these gamer guys woke up and there's like 2,000 live people watching him sleep. I don't know, I guess so. A lot of people are talking about how they get more live viewers than they do when they're regular streaming. That's sort of creepy. They were saying something about how it could have something to do with the fact that most of these nations, like China, are currently, what's the word, quarantined. And so they're like, maybe some people are lonely and want to feel closer to somebody, and it's a kind of intimate thing to watch people sleep without being sexual. I mean, I don't know. These are all just people making assumptions about things. But I'm like, shit. If I want to make some money, you can watch me sleep. I don't care. But I don't think that my husband would love it very much. Oh well. Shit. If it was back in college, though, excuse my language. If it was back in college, though, I would have done it. I was single. Cute back then. And no harm in... I might have been stalked, though, if I had done that. Because it is kind of creepy. Alright. We're just finishing this last thing up, and then we're going to get going. Where's my auto add to craft bag? There we go. Go away. Anyway, how are you today? How's Europe? Tell me, how is all of Europe? I demand to know. Don't compare yourself to my dear Charlotte. She's a genius. She's a genius. But I'm sure you're going to come up with good ideas for it. I wouldn't worry about it. She's also a really supremely nice person. You know, that's the worst part. It's like Swankery and Charlotte and all the other really good people also happen to be really good people. Yeah, that was nice. And so it's like you can't even hate them. That's the worst part. It's like, God, I just want to hate you. Why can't I hate you? Why do you have to be so damn nice? It'd make my life so much easier if I could hate you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is that they're probably not mind either. I don't think either one of them are very possessive when it comes to that kind of thing. I think I did borrow an idea from Swankery, and I told her that, and I believe she said, "Oh, please, go ahead. We all borrow from each other." No, I will always hate Jen. Yeah, I say that myself too, but what are you gonna do? Hey, Deviant. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that way exactly, but, you know, we all have our own style, and as long as you keep working on it, you know, the truth is, though, that I find things in, like, the other day we were looking at, Heart Crusher or something like that. I forget his real name. And, that was their first house. And I remember going to their house and yesterday or the day before, and looked at it, and we thought, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This is, like, you know, it seemed rather simple. It was a blue tree with blue paintings and then a very bright red fire butt in the middle. One of those fire guys. Torch bucks. Oh, I forgot to make jewelry. great. And I was thinking that it was such a great way that it like pulled out the colors from all of the paintings. I thought it was beautiful. That was that guy's first house. And you think about it, it's like, it's a kind of a simple idea, but the colors are, hey Faye, you too. But the colors were so nice, and it was such a good house especially for a first house. It really had something to say, and I was excited about it for him. Apparently it has a whole bunch of effects, so we're gonna go back to it and take a look at it today, and hopefully we'll get to see the effects, because he forgot to publish them. So he or she. I don't know why I thought it was a he. Maybe something from the name? I actually don't know what gender, so we'll just say they. We'll go back and see their house. So, yeah, I mean, and then I think about my own stuff, and it's like, it doesn't always have to be over the top cobbling and effects and to the level of the best in order to be really something you can appreciate and enjoy and want to live in. Of course, we all want to be able to do, like, Chrysaea type cobbles, but we can't all be Chrysaea. We all have our own value. So I try to remember that for what it's worth, which isn't much. All right, let's take a look at open houses. Take a rando. Yes, they contacted me yesterday and said, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I forgot to publish my effects." And I'm like, honestly, I liked it without the effects, so I'm sure it's fine. Don't sweat it. So actually, we don't have any ones I don't recognize. So let's go back to Heartstopper. They published it about 3 hours ago. They said there's more to it. That's the person I was just talking about, and I promised them I would go back, and they're like, "Oh, you're so nice to go back. Most people would just blow me off." And I'm like, I make mistakes, like, constantly because of my brain fog. I am happy to go back and fix things. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Garish. But, I mean, please, having to go back to your house is no trouble. If I ever mess up anything with you guys, I'm happy to go back. I also thought it was a good choice for the house because the roof is blue to start with, and the way that everything came out of it was really neat. I hope. So I'll publish this today, and I'll let them know that I'm looking again. So let's just load your boat. Yeah. And, it's a hard one to decorate because there's only 30 items. Yes, agreed, Tierna. Hi. Thank you, Dude Geyser. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh, wow. What a different way of doing it, but that's beautiful, too. That's gorgeous. We have, well, in addition to the falling petals, which I think is just stunning, we've got blue fairy dust, the changing paintings, with the glow butts in the middle. See him? You can kind of see him when he's not behind a... I mean, he really does sort of seal the deal of this house, doesn't he? He sort of makes it even better. Wow, this is really pretty. It's like night and day. But for reference sake, I actually really like it both ways. I really do. I like the blue and the way it's good both ways. But definitely more striking, I think, this way. Oh, I totally even missed that. The stars on the door. Wow, what a serene house. You'd think with so much going on it wouldn't be so serene, but it really is. I think it's the petals. It is pretty. This is their first house. They don't have any other houses. And I mean, this is pretty darn impressive. I know builders who are too scared to try effects, and they've been doing this for much longer than a first house. I'm trying to figure out what effect the floor is. Like a spider web almost? No, you know what it is? It's grass turned blue and very transparent. That's pretty impressive. Good choice. Good job. Definitely a good job. I'm glad I went back. So thank you, Heartstopper. Much appreciated. All right, let's see if anybody fixed their stuff. Doubtful. Man, I'm running out of houses. There better be another contest soon or we're in trouble. All right, let's go to Priestess Palace, Empress Valkyrie. And we're going to work on the bad luck house today. I've decided to do it. I've got some ideas. I got some I've got a foot in the door on it. So we can work on it together. And what I have in mind is we're going to have it as part of the contest. He couldn't come up with memes? There's plenty of memes. This is Princely Dawnlight. This is no effects, 683 items. So I already see they've done a massive change by rerouting everything. If this is a maze, there will be punishment held after class. So what I was trying to say was, so what we're going to do with the bad luck contest, or the luck contest, is I'm doing a bad luck. With effects, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe do a stack of bases. Oh, this is very sweet little area. I love candles in the water, always been a thing for me. Very romantic. Thing about lights just in general. Yeah, there you go. Make a stack of them with somebody standing on top. An FX or something. Say, these are all belong to me. Could be simple. No, I made Ceiling Cat, dude. He told us, make them simple. He said, make them bite-sized. He wants to go through them quickly, then, I have Ceiling Cat. I have a cat in the ceiling. Yeah, I'll show you after this. Thank you for getting it. You're like one of maybe 3 people who've gotten Ceiling Cat. All I did was I used my golden griffin, and I put a cat in the ceiling, and I have a zombie looking down, and then I have a bed underneath with ivory on it, because, it's Ceiling Cat. No one gets it. Oh, are you gonna... Yeah, no, it's true. But some people actually don't get Ceiling Cat because it's an older meme. Shit, when is Ceiling Cat from? Let's see. Know your meme. ...2006. The YATMND was created in 2006, so it's an old meme.
But it checks out.
But it checks out. Ceiling Cat is always watching, and then it was sort of like taken into, like, Ceiling Cat became like a metaphor for God, and there was like Basement Cat and Ceiling Cat, and yeah, agreed. Me too. I mean, I'm 43 now, so we're right in that age group. I think that's when that was our internet. We've got some torture here. I am a spring chicken, huh? I don't feel like a spring chicken. If I am a spring chicken, somebody cooked me. Oh, you're doing a showboat. Faye, I can give you mushrooms. I have a ton of mushrooms that... Hey, Tierna, I never would have guessed that. You are young at heart, for reals. I wouldn't have guessed 65 at all. I love that we're all older, though. Gosh, that makes me so happy. I'm getting lost in here. All the torture. Ooh, pretty. It's torture, but it's pretty. Quote for the future. It's torture, but it's pretty. It really is, though. Look. I'm not making it up. Good for you, Tierna. You and me both if I live that long. I probably won't, but if I did, I'll be playing video games. Aw, Majani's the real spring chicken, 32. But for gamers, though, Majani, you're in the older group like us. You know? You can be in the cool kid club. We'll let you in. Yeah, agreed. Alright, so let me show you, somebody wanted to see Ceiling Cat, so let's go see Ceiling Cat. Alright, Garish, we'll show you it. I'm going to lump you in with Ceiling Cat because Ceiling Cat is cool, Griffin. You just don't know it because you have a lack of cultural awareness from the internet of that time. Trust me, it's cool. So if you think that you're being too simplistic, here you go. It's not. He wants simple. All I did was I added a ceiling. See? And you come over here. Ceiling Cat! That's all it is Ceiling Cat. That's all it is. Not much else. Watching you in bed. He won't get it. That's what I've been thinking, Tierna. My arthritis, I'm looking forward to the future. I honestly think they'll be able to do something more. They already have like a thumb one that I could use if I had to switch. But it might make this stuff harder. I'm so used to a keyboard at this point that... I don't know, but that's Ceiling Cat. So let me show you the Bad Luck House. Faye, here's what I did, and honestly, I suggest you do the same thing, because he's not too good at that kind of thing. What I did is I told him what it was, and I sent him a link to one of them. And I said, okay, look, this is Ceiling Cat. You may not know Ceiling Cat, so here's a link. Go look at it before you visit. Because honestly, like, it's painful to watch him guessing when he doesn't have any idea what it is. So yeah, good call. Good call. I honestly think good call. Okay, so this is gosh, can I win on anything? So, Bad Luck House. So what I want him to do is when he comes in, I want him to count how many bad luck things he can find. This is obviously a broken clock. Despite the fact it's still working, I think putting an axe through it. Smudge, you follow Smudge. We'll get there. We'll get there. So then I have a black cat, right? So we've got 2. I've got an words, ladder. Got a ladder, so that's 3. 4 is, and I'm not done with this, but broken mirror. So this is the beginnings of a broken mirror. I realized that these Nedic orbs would be perfect for shattering. So what I'm going to do is get a second one, and I'm going to put it in this mirror so that it looks like it broke. So we've got all that. So that's what we've got so far. But there's other things that we're going to do. We're going to do a salt shaker. I have to grab some snow. The number 13. Crows. I have to grab one of my crows. A chain letter. I have an idea for a chain letter. possibly an umbrella if I can make one, and possibly a Ouija board if I can make one. But these will be him. He's got to come in here and try to guess. Thank you. So let's, first of all, I have to unpublish this because I don't necessarily want people visiting it right now. Why is it showing an open house sign-in sheet when it's not an open house? Am I stupid? Hub. Yeah, turn off the... No, I do not want to reload right now. All right. So let's go to pick up another one of my my Nedic orbs so we can break it. House of the Silent Magnifico. Thank you. Well, what I was going to do instead of a clock was I was going to make with effects. I think the one thing I'm going to make entirely with effects is going to be a little calendar. I'm going to have it say Friday the 13th on the wall. So that'll be an easy gimme right off the top. It gets the number 13. It gets Friday the 13th. It looks, you know, I think that one will be simple, an easy gimme. And instead of trying to figure out the clock, which I think he might have some, well, I think anyone might have some trouble with that. So, why are you in here? You guys shouldn't be in here. Give me my Nedic orbs. All right, and then we have to go pick up some snow. I don't know what to use as a salt shaker, though. Wait. Did he go through the songs, or are you... Oh, God, did he do that? I sent him a list of what all the songs were. I didn't watch him go through those. Did he do the DDA ones? Because I sent him what all the songs were. Just watch me banging. Oh, okay. As long as he... Okay. That's fair. There's nothing wrong with trying... Okay, good. I'm glad he used my list. Alright, good. Yeah, no, it's nothing wrong with trying to guess. I mean, Lord, we all know it's fun to try to guess, but I just thought he was going in blind, in which case I felt really bad. I'm like, no, I tried to save you from that. But if you use my list, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, you know, no, it's fun that he tried. It's fun that he tried. Where's all my snow? Alright. I say this every time. Probably me. Yeah, probably. Because there was no full... Well, maybe it's Woobins, but still. Here is Deco Track. If you incorporate the add-on Deco Track, if you select furniture, you can do what I'm about to do, which is look for all of my snow. My snow is in... Why do I have snow in Parise? Oh, because I'm using it as clouds. Oh, I can take that back now. Because that contest is pretty much over. So, let me grab my snow clouds. It's super helpful. When you have storage houses, it's amazing. So do I, yeah. Absolutely. So, remembering where everything is just next to impossible. Oh, you don't need to. At least not for me. Don't worry about bits. I am not doing this for the monies. I'm doing it for the hellos. Okay. Here we go. That's where my snow went. Alright. I want to use this salt. I tried using the... See, this may not even work either. This is going to be tough because it's huge. Yeah, he's seen this house before. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. But he probably didn't see it as as Castle in the Clouds. I reused it. Alright, so let's try to pick up something that could be a salt shaker. So yesterday I was trying to find what would be a good salt shaker. Alright, so I need a salt shaker. I was thinking about one of these, but I kind of want something that's pretty obviously a salt shaker. But it's hard to tell what would be a salt shaker. Yeah, I was thinking like a one of those, but it has to be something that fell over. So I was thinking like one of those clockwork cups, the clear ones. Right. I was thinking either a clockwork water cup or just one of the, see, if I put, I think people might, this one, the one in Dawn Shadow. Let me go grab it out of Dawn Shadow. Nobody's going to care if I have a cup there or not. A repurposed pepper shaker. We have pepper shakers? Are you on crack? Or do we honestly have pepper shakers? No, there are no Eososa pepper shakers. You silly. Whatever it is, I have to cover one end of it when it falls over. Oh, was being goofy? Okay, that's fair. I'll allow it. Break it into my own house. Hello! Nesteriel, you missed, Nesterish rather. You missed your video again. I showed a video this morning. I showed the moonsugar one. Where did I put it? Lurk, lurk, lurk. Where's the cup? Am I on correct? Like, I know it's in here somewhere. I just don't want to take it without knowing where it is. Yeah, I can. I want to know what I'm stealing, though. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that's important, I don't want to just grab it and not. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. One last swing through to try to find it. Yeah, I can. Wait, where is it? What? There it is. 57 over there. It's not updating. Hell with it. You're mine now. I can get a fine dice, but it would be really hard to show what the divots on them are.
Pips.
Pips. It would be cool if I could show it. Oh, well, don't be nervous. I'm never going to be mean. So far, the only house I've been full-on negative about has been one that just had nothing in it but effects and was obviously not done and kind of burned my eyes. But if, other than that, like, you really can't go wrong. All right. We'll see if this works. One of the other things I was thinking about doing was using, oh, this should work, was using a bowl of moonsugar. Jerez cup. Let me look it up. You mean one of the toilet paper rolls? Oh, I see what you're saying. The Mazte one? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have a problem here. That's the large snow. Yeah, between the snow and the ice, I'm screwed because I can't seem to find something small enough. I used sand for a while. That wasn't working. It's just gonna be really tough to do something. I could just fake it. See what I can do effects-wise. Not really. Good of me, but whatever. I could try to do dirt, but make it white. No, I can't make it white. Why do you suck? Could be. I can use something as a placeholder, and then if I come across something good like that, I can use it. This does look rather fake, but what are you gonna do? If anything, at least I can show you effects and how they work. Alright. So that's a placeholder for now. Looks terrible, I know. We'll fix it. What else could it be? Grass? No. Right. But that would be not really spilling, wouldn't it? That's what I was concerned about. Oh, the sand. Derp. Yeah, I have one of those, but I don't think it would... Maybe it would work? I mean, I can try it. It's not... No harm in trying, right? Alright, we'll give it a shot. I'll go grab it. But I think the edges are going to stick up. So hopefully I can figure out a way to lay it so that it doesn't look weird. Alternatively, I can try to find a Reekling. I think I have Reekling stuff. I can grab a Reekling pelt for white stuff. There's so little white in the game. It's really annoying. Did I not put it back? Where did I put it? Boulder tree. I could use the top of sweet rolls too. Or a Drez cup itself. I could bury the Drez cup. Got some ideas here. Like use a couple of Drez cups. The toilet paper roll ones. Alright, there's the weed, or the crack cocaine. I worry about this because I guess there is like a tiny bit showing above that. Okay, I didn't expect that. Let's give it a shot. If it works, I might even spend a little bit more and get some. Moonsugar. My salt shaker is for the moment just sitting there. We will eventually probably come up with a better one, but for the moment. All right, where's the hearth? There we go, moonsugar bowl. All right, folks, let's see if I can do it. If I can do it, it's going to be entirely because of whatchamacallit? EHT. Words are hard. Let me get this going. Change it to single item. All right. There we go. Now, let's go down.
Trade is canceled.
Completely?
Postponed to October. It's never happened.
Well, people haven't had that stuff happen before. Alright, so we've got... Let's see. I know, I'm gonna cover it. And I can angle it too. First, let me try angling it like you're saying, yeah. Barely see that. That's good. Alright, so we'll just do... Helps if you know which direction you're going to go, Care. There's something wrong with, like, it's almost like trying to surface drag right now. And I don't know why it is. Like, I can't seem to move it up or down without... I gotta turn surface drag on and then back off again. I find sometimes that works. kind of far away. I'm thinking too hard. I think what we need to do is very simple. Why the hell is this being so stupid today? Do you see the problem that I'm having? It keeps wanting to surface drag. It's really ticking me off. Fine, fine. You know what we're gonna do? Let me check it out. I mean, we could give it a shot, but it could just spill into the bowl, can't it? I mean, why not? Why can't it spill into the bowl? I'm having so much trouble with the UI today. I just genuinely feel like it's not usable today. All right. Let me see. I should have one of those yuccas. Hundings. All right, I'll grab my one from Hundings. And I'll be right back. Okay. Yucca, 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 yucca. All right, yucca, yucca. Let's give it a shot. What's the harm? Alright, let's see what it does here. Either the tip or the side. That could really work. I wish it wasn't so... I wish things were different. I wonder if I can put it over here. And hide it, mostly. Leaves are screwing it up, so I can't do that. I'm gonna have to do it by the tip. Just the tip. Blah! If you're wondering why I'm placing it so stupidly, it's because it's one of those items that's too big to go down right. There is something seriously wrong here with my... my UI. It's just so hard to use. I'm tempted to just leave it like this and say that this is the spell. I mean, does it sort of kind of gets it across, but the problem is it looks like sugar, not salt. No, but I could see someone like J Heart being quite literal about it and thinking, oh, it's sugar. You know? Like, not to pick on him, but he is a literal kind of guy. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. That's it. Spilled salt. It looks like crap. I don't care. We'll figure something out. It's not perfect. I realize that.